Hi, I'm Keith Allen, and I play Murphy on Z Nation, and I listen to One Up Gaming Podcast.
Hi, I'm Lucy James, and I listen to the One Up Gaming Podcast.
Yeah, this how we do it, y'all. L-G-E, man.
Straight out of Diamond Star Production.
What up to you, One Up Gaming? They not really ready for this one. One Up Gaming is behind me. Let me get in beast mode. If you wanna try me, you don't need a cheat code. Conte is who I be. To you is Mr. Hero, legendary adversary. Flows consider lethal. I'm a Super Saiyan. I got Dragon Balls. I wouldn't lie. You might think I'm playing when I'm saying I can really fly. When I'm on the track, you feel the energy I'm pushing out. Put me on the map. One Up Gaming's who I'm talking about. I'm the rapping Master Chief, epic to say the least. Contain the hero, better etch that in your memory. And so the One Up Gaming for the show out. Contain the hero is really gonna show out. Show out. Contain. And so the One Up. And so the One Up.
Dope bitch you ever heard.
Hi, David here, One Up Gaming, episode 358 of the One Up Gaming podcast. It's just me on this week. Gonna have a quick run through. I've got a lot of work this week, so I'm working like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all the way up till Saturday morning. So I have to get this recorded, edited, and quickly done with. So check out Joe Dowling's book. It's the Outrunners. Please buy this, download it, stream it, whatever you want to do with it. Looks a cool little book. Please visit our website, which is oneupgaming.co.uk, and we are sponsored as always by Games Inspired Music, and 20% of each sale will go to the Child's Play charity. You can buy it from like Amazon, from iTunes. You can buy it, stream it, even on like YouTube, yeah, that completely blanked out of my head, and Spotify, things like that. The audiobooksontape.com is the first 100 podcasts that we have. You can buy them from audiobooksontape.com, and £1 of each sale will go to the Child's Play. No, it won't go to Diabetes UK, because I am diabetic, and I think it's just nice to give back when you can. So we have given away this last Turtle Beach Recon 70s headsets, so I'm waiting back from the guy to see if they can get pictures and thank yous and all that kind of thing. We do have an Evercade cartridge to give away, so that's just the Interplay Collection 2. And just leave a comment on any of our videos, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and leave Evercade for a chance to win that. We have a t-shirt to give away, so again, subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave a comment on any video that just says t-shirt. I think that's about it for this week. I think we've given away all the other bits and bobs, so we'll have a quick little break and come back with the games we've been playing this week.
Hi, my name is Justin. I'm the developer of Per Rocket, an iOS space game with cats, and I listen to the One Up Gaming podcast. You can find a link to download my game at facebook.com/perrocket.
Hello, Andy. This is Colin. I won't be able to get in tonight. I'm sweating like a pig.
Hi, David here, back again, One Up Gaming, episode 358 of the One Up Gaming podcast. And these are the things we've been doing this week. So first of all, I would just say that we have got a drive hub for for a racing wheel. Now the drive hub is like a little tiny square box with 3 sort of ports in. So if you've got a PlayStation racing wheel, you can only use these wheels with either PC or PlayStation. If you have a Xbox wheel, you can use these wheels with Xbox or PC, but you can't use a PS4 wheel on an Xbox or an Xbox wheel on a PS4 or a PS5 or Xbox Series X, whatever. And this little device is about 80 quid, 90 quid, something like that. And it allows you to put, I've got a PS4 wheel and racing seat sort of configuration, and I just can't be bothered to pay another £200-400 for a nice wheel for the Xbox. So I thought I'd give this a go. So I've bought this, and you connect the little box to the Xbox. You connect the little box to your control pad to give it the signal, and then you input the racing wheel into the box, and it configures the wheel to work on the Xbox. So you can use your PlayStation wheel on your Xbox system or your Xbox wheels on your PlayStation systems, and it is an amazing feat of engineering. I don't know how they've done it. It's really good. I think that if that's the case, then they should have just made all these wheels compatible with all the devices. It's just the easier. But yes, it's expensive, but it saves you £200-300 in the long run, because you don't have to buy 2 separate wheels. So yeah, we're loving that. I had a quick full day with it yesterday. Mate came around, we had a good go at some racing games, testing it all out. Might need to do an update on the firmware, because a couple of the games didn't work, a couple of games did work. It's just a bit hit and miss. A lot of the big budget games worked fine. It was just that some of the cheaper indie games that didn't really work. So I will also say we have an Anbernic RG35XX, and this is, it looks like a mini Game Boy. You know, when you're actually playing with it, it does look like a little Game Boy, but it's got like 4 trigger buttons at the back, 4 face buttons, start, select, the menu button and the D-pad, and it is so small, so tiny. It's cute as. It's got a USB-C charger. It's got a mini HDMI out, so you can put it into the TV. That side, it's got the volume rocker. That side, it's got the power button and the reset button, and then it's got 2 micro SD card slots, so you can put your ROMs and games and that on there. If I go to, it does PS1, Capcom arcade games, Neo Geo, the FB, is it FBA? It's like MAME, it does MAME as well, GBA, NES, SNES, Mega Drive, Game Boy Color, Game Boy, PC Engine, Neo Geo Pocket Color, Game Gear, and the Wonder Swan. So that's what's on there at the moment. I am sure that when you go onto the Game Boy Advance, I was going to say I thought it had Game Boy Advance, but it is so much smaller than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger than what it ended up being, and I do love it. It's like a cute little thing. I was amazed by how small it was. I don't know if I'm going to flash the ROM and put a different ROM on there, like the is it Onion OS or something it's called, I don't know. But I'll have a quick look into stuff, see how things go, and see if that's what I'm going to be doing with that. So, proper games being played this week. NBL The Show 23, and this one, it's just NBL The Show. It's just baseball. It looks the same, it plays the same. It might have a couple of new people in that you play as, because they'll have had the new rosters, new squads, all that kind of thing. Might have new kits, new stuff. I guess it's the same as like someone saying to me, it's just like FIFA. It's the same game, it's just a little bit updated here and there. And I don't know why. I guess it's I'm not American, but everyone like loves these games, but I myself thought they were a bit boring and I didn't quite like it. But yeah, it looks good, it plays well, I guess, it looks nice, but I'm not a big baseball fan, so I guess that's the main thing there. I'm going to get the name wrong, I do apologise. Next game, Inku Illuminati. It's like an ink drawing strategy game, platform-ish. You have to position your people on the platform and you can like fire and fight and do things. It was a nice little game, but again, I got bored of it really fast. I think the graphical style of it kept me going a little bit longer than normal, but it was just a little bit too simple and whimsical for myself. The next game, you might think of the similar sort of attitude, 2D and Top D. Now this is a puzzle platform game with two separate styles of game. One is a 2D platformer and the other one is a top-down 3D platformer sort of ish, and you have to play the game and you have to go so far on the 2D part of it, and then there'll be a bit where there's nothing to jump on. Then you have to switch the button to go into the 3D sort of version, top-downy view, and go into and get the position going. Then you can get the 2D one back and jump on the bits you've just set up. It's a bloody good little game. I enjoyed it. Graphically, it's anything amazing, but it does the job amazingly well. It looks nice, smooth, clear. You understand what you're doing. I love the mechanics. The puzzle platforming bits are really good. The puzzles are nice. The platforming is really good, really tight. And I think in these sort of games, you just need that platformer section to be so good, like the Mario sort of games, the Super Mario games. Next game we played was Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, and this one is the Star Wars Racer game that came out on the Dreamcast and the N64, I think it was. And I still think it's probably the best Star Wars Episode 1 game that they've released in that time frame. This is like the HD redo-ish that they released on the Xbox and the PS4 sort of thing a few years ago, and it still plays nice, it still looks nice, it's very clean, very minimal, but the speed's there and it's nice. It's a nice little game. I'd recommend it as a Star Wars-y sort of game. It probably is one of the better ones. The next game that I played is Agent Intercept. Now this one is I guess you'd say it probably started off as a mobile sort of game. Very simple, not quite top-down view, but like an isometric style with a car that you can move up and down the road, and you have to try and ram things, shoot things, dodge things, and it looks nice, it plays nice, and then it keeps cutting with these stories, which is like a really bad, punny, baby version of a James Bond sort of movie where the guy who creates all the technology does a runner and ends up going to the bad guys and all this kind of stuff. It was a fun, stupid game and I enjoyed my time with it. Next game, Killer Frequency. Now this game is supposed to be like a VR game, but I played it on the Xbox Series X, so there's no VR headset for that. So it's just a 3D first person sort of game. But you start off in the radio sort of like booth, and you're playing records, playing cassettes, playing jingles, listening to the person next to you telling you what to do next, and then like you take calls, and then there's a call saying that it's a police officer and there's a murder and there's people getting killed, and you are there trying to guide people around and help people, and then you can sort of, once you do a few minutes, the doors unlock and you can go out and do bits and bobs outside the stuff. It's a really gripping little story. It's a fun little game. I can imagine in VR it could be a really, really immersive sort of game, and I like this sort of game. It's not over the top dramatic, it's just keeps you interested, keeps you going. I just enjoyed it so much, and it's got really cool 80s music. What more do you need? And the last game that we played this week is Filthy Animals Heist Simulator, and this is, it's like, oh god, how do you explain it? The old Grand Theft Auto sort of games, top-down view, but it's like full 3D, but it's got the physics of like the Octodad sort of thing. So like your little characters are bouncing all over and falling all over. You got to pick things up, move things around, try and getting to safes and stuff without getting the alarms going. And it's a stupid, fun little game, and I think it's like a 4 or 5 player game. So if you have got a lot of friends, get your headsets on, get into this game. It's a fun, stupid game, and I really enjoyed what I played of it. It's a good little game, and I'd recommend it. So that's what we've been playing this week. Again, we have the Boosteroid series. I think this week it's the Sonic Mania game we played, and we have the normal weekly stuff. So on a Monday it's the UK Top 40, on a Tuesday it's Boosteroid, on a Wednesday it's Which is Best, on a Thursday we have the retro game, on Friday we have the podcast, which is what we're doing now, on Saturday we have the games we played this week, and on a Sunday we have the weekly news. So that is what we've been doing. So it's me, David, One Up Gaming, episode 358. Thank you for watching so far. We'll have a quick break and back with this week's news.
Hey, well, my name's Chris Wilkins. I'm responsible for producing the History of Ocean book, which came out at the end of last year. And I'm one of the organisers on our revival event, which is taking place on the 9th and 10th of August at Dunstall Park in Wolverhampton. And I listen to One Up Gaming podcast.
And it's still me, David, so One Up Gaming, episode 358 of the One Up Gaming podcast, and we're going to go straight into this week's news. And I'm just going to quickly go through some of the stuff that we've had this week. Oh, my neck, that cracked, that was nice. So we will just... what am I doing? I don't know. Right, here we go. So we will just go straight into... It looks so Jennifer Garner will reportedly return as Elektra in Deadpool 3. So in a massive surprise casting, Jennifer Garner is apparently returning as Elektra for Deadpool 3. Garner first played the famous assassin all the way back in 2005's Elektra, which was a bad movie. Well, the movie both flopped at the box office and was torn apart by critics. Garner's performance was generally praised. Was it? I thought it was bad. It marks a reunion for Garner with Deadpool 3 star Ryan Reynolds and director Sean Levy, who all previously worked together on Netflix's The Adam Project. Oh, was she in that? Deadpool 3 is currently in the thick of production as returning star Stefan Kapisic confirmed in May, and as on-set photos had started to circulate online. Although many productions have halted amid the ongoing writer's strike, Marvel Studios is moving forward with Deadpool 3, whose script was complete before work stoppage was called in May. Deadpool 3's 3rd of May 2024. Production, however, would likely be impacted if SAG-AFTRA calls for a strike. The guild representing Hollywood's actors recently delayed its deadline with studios until blah 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 blah. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Are you interested in the Deadpool movie? Are you looking forward to the Deadpool-y things? Because I liked Deadpool, and I guess we'll just have to wait and see what new things happen with all this. So we'll go to the next bit of news, and that is the first look at Wolverine and Deadpool in Deadpool 3. So Ryan Reynolds has released his first look at Wolverine and Deadpool in Deadpool 3. So that is the photo there. And as you can see, Deadpool looks very Deadpool, and Wolverine looks very cool in his yellow and blue sort of outfit. So yeah, I mean, it looks as though fans have waited more than 2 decades to see him in the yellow suit and mask, and it looks as though they will finally get to see that this movie coming. So what do you guys think? Are you excited for that? Are you actually really looking forward to the Deadpool movie with these little tidbits of information that Ryan Reynolds has sprinkling down to see how things are going? So we'll go to the next bit of news, and that is Kit Harington says he was never meant to be in Marvel's Blade. So basically at the Superhero Comic Con in San Antonio, Harrington confirms his character has been lined up to take the sword and become the Black Knight. He was saying, the honest answer is, I think that's the intention with the character. However, he also confirmed that he won't be Marvel's upcoming Blade, despite signs that he would be. But that's like a lot of these things are, and a lot of them say they're not doing this and not doing that, but they end up being in things. God, I don't know. Was it just me, or was Eternals an absolute garbage fest of a movie? I thought it was really bad. But anyway, we'll skip all that, because I weren't a big fan. So we'll go to the next bit of news, and that is James Gunn promises Doom Patrol Season 4 Part 2 will be released. James Gunn has confirmed Doom Patrol's final episodes are on the way, even though Season 4 Part 2 does not have a release date yet. Some fans have expressed concerns over the fate of Doom Patrol amid past cancellations of high-profile DC projects and the mass exodus of content from Max. However, Gunn has promised the show's remaining episodes have not been shelved and will be available to stream at some point in the future. He was saying Doom Patrol's episodes are absolutely not being shelved, even though the premiere date for the next shows hasn't yet been announced to the public. But like I said, they were cutting like Batgirl, but I don't know. I loved Doom Patrol Season 1, and Season 2 was good. Season 3 I wasn't a big fan of, so I might actually watch this Season 4 and see how it kind of, because this is probably going to be the end of it, I'd have a guess. But yeah, we will go into the next bit of news, and that is more gaming. And Street Fighter 6 sales hit 2 million, and Rashid gameplay revealed. So Street Fighter 6 has sold over 2 million units in just over a month. Got off to a strong start with over 1 million sold over launch weekend. Total sales for Street Fighter franchise now tops over 50 million. Capcom said single player features such as the World Tour story mode and the new modern control type were designed to appeal to a broad range of players and have contributed to Street Fighter 6's success. IGN gave the game a 9 out of 10. I think we gave it a 9 out of 10 as well. Street Fighter 6 is the most feature-rich Street Fighter has ever been at launch, but even beyond that, its roster of 18 characters is excellent. The new mechanics revitalise the one-on-one fighting formula, and it absolutely nails all the little things that make for a stellar fighting game. So, yeah. What do you guys think? I think Street Fighter 6 is an amazing game. I do love that single-player sort of game that they've got. The World Tour sort of mode, which is amazing. So, next up, EA returns to MMA with UFC 5. EA has announced a return to mixed martial arts video games with UFC 5 in a bare bones tweet that promises more information in September. Coming soon, with the logo. Yay. So yeah, it's not really got much information there, as it hasn't got much. It is funny how the UFC games are getting like 3, getting 4, every kind of couple of years. What's happened to the Fight Night games? The Fight Night games were quite fun, and I think it got to Fight Night. Was it Fight Night Champion? I think, was that the last one that they did? And it's just sad. They could have like one every year, couldn't they, really? So next up, it looks as though EA have announced the Black Panther game from the same, from some of the developers behind Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. EA has confirmed the heavily rumoured Black Panther game is in development at Cliffhanger Games, with some of the people behind. Bless me. Yeah, we don't need to know more of that, do we? It's, I was going to say Street Fighter, but it's not. Oh, I just sneezed. I might have muted that out, I don't know. But yeah, right, let's have a look. That's the next one. So, yeah, I don't know. Are they just milking all these Marvel stuff before they go pop? Because a lot of the movies recently have been pretty bad as well. Anyway, we'll move on. So, it's official, Sega America has unionized. Irvine and Burbank offices vote overwhelmingly to unionize under Communications Workers of America. More than 200 workers working out of the company's offices in Irvine and Burbank voted today to unionize, which is represented by the Communications Workers of America. Elections took place on July 10th with 91 voting yes and 26 voting no. There were also 19 challenged ballots and 3 void ballots. It encompassed workers in departments including brand marketing, games as a service, localization, marketing, product development, sales, quality assurance and others. Sega of America workers announced the union back in April with demands including higher base pay, improved benefits and clear opportunities for career advancement. We won. Yeah, so this will be the start of a lot more unionizations in games, or is it just one of those like freaky ones that just came out of nothing? I guess we'll see in a few months' time, see what happens moving forward. Got another bit of news now, and that is old Sonic. So Sonic co-creator Yuji Naka is given a suspended prison sentence for insider trading. Yuji Naka, co-creator of the Sonic the Hedgehog series and former boss of Sonic Team at Sega, was given a suspended prison sentence. 57-year-old Naka was found guilty of violating Japan's Financial Instruments and of an Exchange Act for insider trading in connection with the development of a game for publisher Square Enix. Following the trial held at the Tokyo District Court, Judge Madoka Hiryuta issued a 2.5-year prison sentence suspended for 4 years, as well as 2 fines of approximately $14,000 and $1.1 million. Oof, second one's quite good. He was arrested in November for suspected insider trading relating to an investment made working at Square Enix. He allegedly bought 10,000 shares in developer, aiming at the value of around 20,000 ahead of the announcement of the Dragon Quest Tact mobile game in partnership with Square Enix. Insider trading is the buying and selling of stocks with confidential and non-public information, usually with the intention to make money, and it is illegal in Japan. So, yeah. So at least he got away with not going to prison. That's the main thing, I guess. And the last bit of news that we have here is get the recorder, get the so the internet has a lot of opinions about Brad Pitt's Formula 1 movie. The car. So basically, he's gearing up to head out onto the racetrack to start filming between practice sessions at Silverstone during the British Grand Prix this weekend. Pitt is set to star alongside Damson Idris, don't know who that is, in the upcoming Formula 1 feature from Top Gun Maverick director Joseph Kosinski. In the movie, Pitt plays former F1 driver Sonny Hayes, who returns to racing in a bid to mentor a young racer to victory for the fictional Apex GP team. Even at this early stage, it looks like his car has already gone for a spin, as the official F1 Twitter page dropped the image of Pitt's new wheels. So I'll just keep on the picture. So basically, it's like a golden black. It looks very much like the Haas racing car from a couple of years ago. But a lot of the memes at the minute are saying it looks just like Duracell battery, black with the gold. But yeah, what do you guys think? Are you excited? Are you interested in this movie? Let us know in the comments. So we're going to have a quick break and we'll come back with the top 40. So see you in 2 minutes. Well, 5 seconds. I don't know. It's quite quick, innit?
Hi, this is David from Coder Child, and I listen to the One Up Gaming Podcast. One Up Gaming, 1 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 Up Gaming,
And yeah, still me, David, still One Up Gaming, still episode 500 and... No, it's not. It's episode 358. I really don't know what I'm doing half the time. So we're going to have the top 40 games. So, number 40, Pokemon Legends Arceus. Number 39, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. 38, Splatoon 3. 37, Lego Harry Potter Collection. 36, Dead Island 2. 35, Red Dead Redemption 2. 34, Minecraft Legends. 33, Just Dance 2023 edition. 32 is Crash Team Rumble. 31 is Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy. 30 is Resident Evil 4. 29, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. 28 is Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. 27, Pokemon Scarlet. 26, Street Fighter 6. 25, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. 24 is Mario Party Superstars. 23 is Master Detective Archives Rain-Corn. Never heard of that one ever. 22 is New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. 21 is Super Mario Odyssey. Number 20 is Pokemon Violet. Number 19 is Nintendo Switch Sports. Number 18, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Number 17, Saints Row. 16, Forspoken. 15, Minecraft. 14, Grand Theft Auto 5. 13, F1 23. 12, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. 11, Diablo 4. Number 10 is Sonic Origins Plus. Number 9 is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Number 8 is Hogwarts Legacy. Number 7 is Story of Seasons A Wonderful Life. Number 6 is FIFA 23. Number 5 is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Number 4, God of War Ragnarok. Number 3, AEW Fight Forever. Number 2 is Final Fantasy 16. And at number 1 is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And that's thanks to Game Press and the GFK Entertainment software charts, all formats. So thank you for them. And that leaves us with this week's show. So thank you all for watching. And we'll go straight into... Please go to our website, which is oneupgaming.co.uk. Please go to our Patreon, which is patreon.com/OUG. You can buy all these stuff you've seen, apart from apart from this hat. But everything else you've seen me wearing basically today, you can buy. Just go to our store on the YouTube sort of page, or we've got like an Etsy store. I think there's some links on the videos. So Games Inspired Music is out now. You can buy that, and 20% of each will go to Child's Play charity. Audiobooksontape.com, our first 100 podcasts. It's £9 and £1 will go to the Diabetes UK charity. We have Amazon links on the website, so please click on them to save yourself money. If you want to follow us on Facebook, you just search One Up Gaming. On YouTube, again, One Up Gaming, and you can find us there. Subscribe, tweet, share, bell, like, all that kind of good stuff. Watch us on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/OUGofficial. And if you want to tweet us, it's at OUGofficial. And if you want to email us anything, it's contact@oneupgaming.co.uk. And please, if you're watching this, subscribe to us. If you're listening, follow us, subscribe us on iTunes, and give 5 stars, positive feedback. It really helps with people when they're searching for podcasts and things. So it's been episode 358 of the One Up Gaming podcast of me, David. Thank you. Goodbye.
Can't take my power. You can't take my power, take my power. We're too strong now, we'll devour every obstacle they throw at me. Get stronger by the hour. And I won't cower, and I won't cower. No, it tastes a little sour as you watch me walk in victory. Cause you can't take my power. Take my power, we're too strong now, we'll devour every obstacle they throw at me. Get stronger by the hour. And I won't cower, and I won't cower. No, it tastes a little sour as you watch me walk in victory. Cause you can't take my power. Show some respect, is what you better do. I got this intellectually, and I will do away with you. This will I have protected me, has already informed me to not let your music infect me. Cause you can't take my stronger, hunger for knowledge. And you know I cannot let you hold me down, so I will take a stand. And I feel I'm the best there is around to make them understand that it's a revolution going down. By now you know the plan, and so I'm gaining fans. I'm hoping they will see that I have come to change the game. I will eventually. Won't hear me flowing off the brain. I deal in poetry. You'll know it's me before you see how witty I can really be. Can't take my power. I know you here in the industry. Not everybody selling dope. Most of us know the penalty. So I began to create hope. I'll distribute it musically, and now they all confused to see there's nothing they can do to me. You can't take my power. Take my power. Take my power. Take my power. Take my. You can't take my. You can't take my power. Take my. You can't take my power. Take my power. Take my power. Take my power. Take my. You can't take my. You can't take my. You can't take my power. Take my power. Will too strong. I will devour every obstacle they throw at me. Get stronger by the hour. And I won't cower. And I won't cower. No, it tastes a little sour as you watch me walk in victory. Cause you can't take my. You can't take my power. Show some respect is what you better do. I got this intellectually, and I will do away with you. This will I have protected me, has already informed me to not let your music affect me. Cause you can't take my, you can't take my power. Take my power, demon, with God and never leaving. Cause I'm believing if I battle you, it won't be even. I might just be the reason they bringing out a legion. Now they've surrounded me, it's ready for whatever season. I left some saying how he disappeared in front of me. The rest of them were laying, only playing games of hide and seek. And lyrically I'm spraying haterade cause they keep bugging me. Keep running, hiding, ducking out. Cause musically I'm bugging now. Can't take my power, will too strong, I will devour every obstacle they throw at me. Get stronger by the hour. And I won't cower. And I won't cower. No, it tastes a little sour as you watch me walk in victory. Cause you can't take my, you can't take my power. Take my power, take my power, take my power, take my, you can't take my, you can't take my, you can't take my power, take my power, you can't take my power, take my, you can't take my power, take my, you can't take my, you can't take my, you can't take my power. The power is yours. Don't ever let nobody take your power. I'm gonna give it to you, you keep it. You keep it in your hands, you hold on to it. Don't ever let nobody else take your power. And trust me, they gon' try to take it. But you know what you do? You look them in the eye, you say, you can't take my power. Yeah, that's gonna be the anthem right there. You can't take my power. I ain't gonna never be like you, homie. I'm gonna be me, individual, that's right. Get it. Can't take my, you can't take my power. Can't take my power. Can't take my, can't take my, can't take my, you can't take my power. Can't take it, you can't take it. Made a promise, I won't break it. The best is here, I won't fake it. And I'm not being complacent, cause I spit true innovation. I'm working for emulation. I will succeed while they waiting. Can't take my power, we're hating. Yeah, can't take my power, man. Can't take my power, man. I feel it's time to take a stand. Yeah, I'll make them understand. I'll make them understand that you can't take my, you can't take my power. You know, I'm hoping all will see. I'm hoping all will see the power I have lyrically, and I will give it all to you. I'll distribute it musically. Just ain't it two more coming, so give all the power to it.